And with the warning out of the way, let's get to it. Okay, so side quests. Oh, I guess there would be another option for the fairy spring, potentially. Something strange is happening, we should look into it. Okay, well, fine. Oh, it's over here. Anything else crazy going on over here? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. Ah, there you are. You certainly didn't waste any time. Looks like there's something strange going on with the water here. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but something feels off. Is it an abnormality in the spirit veins, maybe, caused by the Great Twilight? You always know how to cut right to the chase, don't you? Essentially, yes. That is the case. The spring is actually linked by spirit vein to hot spots of mana all throughout Erebonia. The Twilight seems to be the most likely cause of the corruption here. We could simply have Rose purify it by force, but her mana is far too strong for that. An unskilled hand could throw things all out of balance. So what I'd like to do here is conduct a proper purification ritual. I think I get where this is going. As for what we can do, though, I assume you want us to go to each of those spots you mentioned. Exactly right. It will take no small amount of effort, but the situation isn't particularly severe either. I've no trouble holding things off for the moment if you're busy. What do you say? Well, let's do it. We'd be more than happy to help. We've made some good use of these springs ourselves, after all. Where exactly are we headed, and what do we do once we get there? I believe these should answer your question. Oh boy, stakes. The stakes are even higher. Ash. Of all woods, it's particularly conductive of mana, right? I don't understand. Right. I'd like for you to drive a stake into each location where these abnormal phenomena are occurring. Doing so should allow us to conduct the purification ritual from here. My divinations were able to descry... Why don't you just say scry? 3 of these hotspots. First is close to Ulster. Make your way to Osgiliath Basin and you'll soon be near it. Next lies around Milsante. Should be somewhere on the path leading toward the hills. And finally, there's one on Brionia Island, though where exactly I can't be too sure. The divinations mark its locations as the center of the isle. I imagine it will be hidden amidst the terrain. So in the cave. Got it. Just leave all the searching to us. I'll try not to keep you waiting. Much appreciated. Thank you. Okay. Guess I want to explore a few other things. You literally got suited up for all the design work you have to do today, but it got rescheduled at the last minute. Just have some meetings to do and an easy day for now. Okay. I guess you didn't need that skill after all. You just needed a little bit of luck. Loki, you get it, don't you? The reason the hot spring got messed up was because you didn't clean it. No, you're bad. Think about what you did. Aw, poor Loki. It's not your fault, Loki. Where are you hiding, Rose? Loki did nothing wrong. I hope you heard my disclaimer from earlier, Mr. JRPG. I looked into what's happening in eastern Erebonia, and things seem very grim. Unsurprisingly, the area around the capital city is worst of all. I see, it's the same whether we look at the surface or beneath it. They're likely timing the rivalries to coincide with the conflict on the ground. Speaking of which, yeah, there's no space right there. Any new updates on the war? All I can say is it's proceeding faster than we predicted. So I feared. Well, I'd best prepare myself for what needs to be done. Elder, seems like a heavy discussion. I suppose that's only to be expected. Yeah, it makes sense the Hexen clan would have plans of their own to deal with the coming threats. I wonder what Rose meant by what needs to be done, though. Looks like you all have a moment to spare. According to what the villagers have learned, it seems the Gnomes' plan has been in the making for a long time. What an elaborate and bold plan to set up the situation. I don't believe we'll be able to overturn things using the sort of stopgap measures we have been until now. Might be a good time for you to gauge the situation once more yourselves. Alright. Let's see. Milsante. Oh yeah. They said some interesting things were going on there. I don't know why, because we've already been there, but we'll go back to it. It could be some shenanigans where there's like depths number 2, like in Cold Steel 2. We'll find out when we speed it up a little bit. I don't think this one's a dungeon. I think it was just the Draco Shrine that was. See if this triggers anything for Reen, because we have not talked about any of these visions yet. Alright. Life is hard. Don't really care about Milsante. I guess we're going to Brionia Island first, because I can't find the other place. Here's the caves, and look at that. Rectamundo. There it is. Wow, of all the places for it to be. But there's no mistaking that color. Yes, it's just like the hot springs in Aran Village. It must be connected to the spirit veins. A naturally occurring hot springs. Nature sure is wonderful. It's a good size, too, considering it's connected to the other side. Once it's purified, we should all come back here and... Instructor Reen, control yourself. Please calm down, Instructor. Nez and Anea always loved open-air baths. Anyway, we should get on with driving in the stakes. Let's work out which side we need to do it from. Okay, this looks good. Now we need to find the other 2 spots. Alright, use the stake. Osgiliath Basin. You still get those YouTube comments about not playing on the hardest difficulty? No, not really. That's not the area I thought it would be. Not really. No. Not since Kingdom Hearts, I don't think. Kingdom Hearts 3, specifically. Must be the place. Didn't take us long to find this one, huh? Yes, this place must be connected to to Aran through the spirit veins. I see. It's the same place. Are you okay, Instructor Reen? You know something about this place. Just a little. I was passing through on an assignment for the government. I went out one night to do some training and discovered this spring. No one was around, so I got right in and enjoyed myself for a while. Of course, back then it wasn't this weird color. Weren't you on a mission? You did all that while I was asleep back at the inn. Dude, you like hot springs way too much. What a shame I missed it. I'd have loved to join you. very much like our instructor, to go into a random hot spring he came across while training. Anyway, when I came back the next day, there was no sign of it anywhere. I asked around town, and they said it sounded like a fairy spring from their old folk tales. I guess it must be connected to Erin somehow. A hot spring that disappears and reappears at random. It does sound like something out of a fairy tale. Well, I'm pretty sure we've got the right place. Let's drive in the stake Dallier gave us. It's like little leaps on top of it. That's 2 down, only 1 left, guys. Let's do this. Oh, they're called ash stakes. Okay, hotspots. Nilsante, path leading towards the hills. See, I've been wanting to go here for a while, primarily because there's an area that I haven't been able to go into, and I'm sure I can go in there right now, but I do want to check. Oh, there's that monster we've been looking for as well. At the teleportation stone. I think it might be right there. Oh, there's one over there too. Well, let's check out both of them.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. Right-to then. Oh, that's yeah, that's that cliff over there. Never mind. Let's go to the teleportation stone. Let's fight this monster. Well, you look like one of those ancient evils that we fought in Trails in the Sky the Third. You look a little crazy. Do I want this party composition? I guess it'll do.
Be wary. That foe is fearsome. My duty calls. Rah! A worthy foe. Be on your guard.
An opening.
Oh, there's some interesting looking
It's
dudes.
my turn. Yeah! I'm up.
Rostrum bug. Rostrum. I think this is, at the very least, a callback to that particular enemy.
My duty calls.
But it's probably a lot more than that.
Hiya!
Do the bugs, because it's going to take
My turn.
a lot less to kill them.
It's my turn. There!
Do Rostrum next. Powerful demon guarding the gates of Gehenna. Its physical strength is hard to match, crushing any in its path. Gives rage. If I remember correctly, rage. Pretty good.
Let's go. Get back. It's down. It's mine. This is the end.
Oof.
Very well.
Very well. Who are you weak against again? Seal, confuse, blind. This might be better.
I'm going.
See, you don't have anything he's super weak against, so we'll just stick with the water.
Arcus, activate. Here!
I'm up.
That was big damage. It was a lot more damage than I was expecting, for sure.
Roar. Helix strike. Let's go.
think she could just take a chill pill. Spread ourselves out.
Yes. Ha! There. It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Machine gunning. I should probably use some orders, huh? What a jerk.
My duty calls.
This costs 3? Interesting. Actually not too bad. Actually not too bad. If I do say so myself.
Crackle! Lightning sword! Very well. Try and see through this. Ha!
Big
Strike!
damage.
I've got you.
My turn. Prepare yourself.
Oh,
There!
we bringing the heat right now. What happened where we're doing
I'm going.
all this great damage all of a sudden?
Arcus, activate. Very well. There. I'm going. Crackle! Lightning
Do
sword!
another crackle lightning
Yes.
storm.
Ha!
Let's go.
Oh dear.
Very well.
Guess you're swapping out.
I leave it to you. I'll handle it. Charging! There! It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Do nothing with haste and vigor.
Thanks. I'm up. Yeah! I'm up. Roar!
I'm going. Arcus, activate.
Very well. Yeah!
Machine gun.
I shall go.
Alright, we'll swap you out for Ash.
Switch.
I'm up. Now. It's down.
I've got you.
Oh, you
An
done
opening.
beat.
I'm going.
Now you're
Arcus,
just dead.
activate.
It's my turn. Roar!
Nice knowing you, dog. Well then, at some point, I just
Oh, did
started
we
doing
win?
damage. Feels good.
All right. Got.
Diligence is its own reward.
Yeah, I did it!
Okay.
Let's get going.
Still can't go over there. Looking for this other stake thingy. There it is. Oh, look at that. On the other side of the Avon Hills. Life is hard. Let's see. I'm gonna make a turn right here. Ooh, I need to upgrade some people's orders as well. Oh, finding a hot spring here of all places, pretty wild. This is it, right? Right, this place has to be connected to Aaron through the spirit veins. This is a pretty choice spot. Close to the tracks, but not out in the open, so it still feels private. The wind rolling over the hills and the sound of the occasional passing train can really add to the atmosphere. Sometimes I forget just how enthusiastic you get about hot springs, instructor. Focused, everybody. Let's drive in the stake that Dalier gave us. Dalier. That's the last one. Should be enough to begin the purification ritual. Let's head back to Aaron and check in with Dalier. We found the third hotspot. We'll go turn it in later. So that's 2 quests done. Well, done, air quotes. So the White Footpath Tavern and Inn in Parm is the last one. Go ahead and save because I'm paranoid. Hopefully we don't... Well... Hopefully life will balance itself out. So you've driven the 3 stakes in as I requested. Magnificently done. We should begin the purification ceremony at once. Reen, if you would. Me? Yes, your status as a sacrifice to the Twilight allows you to synchronize with Erebonia's spirit veins more readily than most. Entering the spring and unifying your heart and soul with the waters will make the ritual that much easier. Though it'd never be more effective if you entered in with a partner. You mean, wait a sec, you can't be serious. Does it have to be someone of particular gender, or someone exceptionally special to Reen? Those things are of no relevance whatsoever. This ritual aligns the macrocosm of the world's spirit veins with the microcosm of humanity, causing them to resonate together. The process is simply easier with 2 participants rather than just 1. That's all there is to it, I guess. No reason to feel embarrassed, right? After all the prep work we've put into this, you can't expect to turn back now. Go ahead and choose someone, instructor. Alright, just give me a moment to think it through. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it. I was hoping like, alright, let me take a step back and I'll come back to you. What? No. If only I had Sarah in the party. If only. Let's choose Diwali. I think this will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Hey, what's the big idea inviting me of all people? Well, it just felt right, to be honest. Shall we get started? It's going to take a lot of focus. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Just seeing that face. Alright, can we speed it up? I get it, dog. Ain't gotta go crazy with it. See, now I gotta kick Duvali out and put Sarah in the party, just in case we come across a situation like this ever again. Thus were the Erin village hot springs completely purified. The hot springs discovered elsewhere were also purified and can now be used freely. Cool. Oh, there was no bonding event for that. I was expecting one. Randy and Tio. Sure, why don't we go do that? Merkaba. Guess I gotta do this the hard way. So many characters. Oh, and you can't go over there to go to the other side. I kind of want Duvali in the party, though. I don't want to swap out more characters than I have to, though. There's also that. What do you do, Tio? And can I steal your stuff? I cannot steal your stuff. Randy. Randall. You've got Diamond Nova. Oh, analyze. You have an impede. That instantly makes you better than Altina. Ether Strike. I feel like that wasn't hers before. Actually, come to think of it, yeah. Tio is basically Altina with different crafts. And an impede, which is crazy. An area impede at that. Alright, let's go to Erin Village. Get the scene underway. The aliens join the hot springs, town and village, by some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people. An unexpected stroke of fate. This is amazing. You said it. I miss this place. It was a darn shame they closed it down for a while because of the Great Twilight commotion. Must be happy, Instructor Reen. I imagine a hot spring maniac, or manic, like you would be going into withdrawals with it down. Sure have your quirks, love for hot springs and Elise. You morph into a whole different person when it comes to her. Really, I never realized. Elise and I spent a couple weeks together. She's one of the sweetest girls I've ever met. How can I put it? She has that Erebonian dignity about her, but is still so approachable. I appreciate hearing that, Tio. She still has room to grow, just like anyone else, but she really is incredible. I thank Adios every day for having the perfect sister. Well, he's past the point of no return, ain't he? That's really saying something, given they're not even blood related. Makes you feel bad for Elise getting so smothered with all that attention. Though, it is possible she likes it. Starting to think Reen and Lloyd share some things in common despite their main differences. How so? Let me guess, they're both clueless when it comes to interpersonal relationships. You know, I really have to thank you again, Tio, Randy, for sticking with me this long. What brought this on? No need to thank us. We instructors gotta look out for each other, right? And the Crossbell Police and Epstein Foundation can't turn a blind eye on what's happening in the Empire. Not to mention my hometown, Remiferia. It's been dragged into all of this chaos as well. Oh yeah, we did have a bad feeling about that. And we've run into some people that seem to be involved. Well, all that aside, you do have my utmost gratitude for helping me get Elise back. Assuming we eventually sort out this mess, would you all do me the honor of visiting my hometown, Ymir? and that invitation extends to everyone in the SSS once the matter of Crossbell regaining its independence is settled, too. Oh, thanks, Reen. That means a lot from Instructor Reen. I agree with him. As complex of an issue it may be, I believe Crossbell should be independent. And I imagine that the same is true for many others in Class 7 and Thors. I really appreciate that, Kurt. So your hometown's known as the Hot Springs Paradise, isn't it? The best Erebonia has to offer, from what I've heard from Elise. If that's the case, I'd really like to bring along Kia and everyone else in the special support section, and maybe a few others. Noelle, Fran, Rixia, and Sully and Ilya. Oh, and you can't forget Cecile and Shizuku, of course. I mean, why stop there? Gotta bring the section chief, and Wazi, and Johnster, Arios, and Dudley, too. Let's not leave out Zite, or Zeet, and Cop. Cop is the cat, what are you doing? Everyone is welcome. I know an inn up there, the Phoenix Wings, that has plenty of rooms. There ain't enough rooms. Way too many people. Alrighty, back to the Merkaba. Back to the Merkaba, where we're gonna do our Jabba. So you are back. And yeah, we're gonna put Sarah in just in. Well, I mean, we didn't get any like whatchamacallits from it. Then again, I don't really have anyone else, and Sarah's whatchamacallit could come in handy. All right, Sarah, welcome aboard. I don't think I'll be using you, but welcome aboard, regardless. Sure, let's go here. Get a little scene. I should really be paying more attention to these. Probably missed out on lots of stuff.
Let's get going.
Wait.
All right, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah!
it was time to ride, but I guess it wasn't time to ride. The horse is so much more... Well, maybe they're actually exactly the same. Who you be? Anton. He's a woman in a maid's uniform with hair the color of lavender. Who is he talking about? He's talking about Sharon. He's talking about... I totally forgot that he was in love with Sharon. Holy cow, this was like a Cold Steel 1 side quest, maybe? Maybe Cold Steel 2? But I think it was 1. Like, holy cow. Have you seen anyone like that? The smallest hint could be a huge help. Back off, Jack. Ain't no maids around here. What kind of place do you think this is, anyway? Go on, get out of here. I'm begging you. I've been looking for so long, I'm already grasping at straws. Haven't you heard anything, even a rumor? Come on, get it together. I hate to see a grown man cry. If it's a maid you're looking for, wouldn't you be better off asking around town? I thought so too, but Ortis isn't the easiest place to get into right now. They don't let any old traveler come waltzing in anymore. They actually threw me out, can you believe it? Picking up the search close by was the best I could do. And after getting kicked out of the city, you thought you'd try your luck at a fortress. Maid hunter, no. A civilian like you has no business wandering about here. Now hit the road. Is that Anton? Wow, he's even asking around way out here. You got to admire his tenacity. Can't imagine Sharon would be in a place like this, though. It's a good thing that I remembered Sharon before they ruined that for me. Let's escape orders, but the soldier's pride, blah, blah. Okay, I guess that was worth it to see what's going on with homie G over there. What's going on over here? Hey, Manadryad. You've shown up at a interestingly proper time.
Yeah!
Not necessarily specifically at this moment, but, you know, we're going to be continuing on with the main story in not too long from now. Alright. Artem? Oh wait, what are you guys still doing here? Also, this vehicle right here, does that mean what I think it means? Rex? Doesn't look like it means what I think it means. I see, I'm glad Bridget is doing alright. Yeah, I wish I could say the same for Alan. Still, got some good intel out of the whole thing, though, so that's something. Speaking of which, you hear any interesting rumors lately, Edel? I might have. I could share some of them with you, if you would only do a little something for me. Absolutely, anything you want, what you need. A private photo shoot, I can bring out your inner beauty like you wouldn't believe it. Is that a yes? Wonderful. I was just heading to my family's estate to water the plants, and I could use some help. Oh, is that all? Well, I guess that could make for some good shots, too. Not for photography. Rex would only ever have one thing on his mind. But still, Edel and Rex together, huh? Seems like they were just exchanging intel, but maybe there's something there. I don't know about all that. Slightly sweet walnut pie. I could go for some walnut pie. I've never had a walnut pie before. Is it the same as pecan pie? Like, you know, like super sweet kind of craziness going on? Walnut pie. Now I kind of want to go to the store and get pecan pie. Speaking of which, I went to the store to get pecan pie the other day. Well, it was a while back, but the other day. And there was okay, hold on. Let me take a step back. I didn't go there to get pecan pie, but when I went there was pecan pie. And I was very shocked at it because what the heck is pecan pie doing at the store? It's never there because someone always buys it. There's always only like one, but this time there was like 4 and I should have bought them all, but you know what? I regret everything. Oh, hey. Blanc and I were actually just swapping book recommendations. I'm throwing my weight behind 3 and 9 this time. Have you heard of it? It's rocketing up the charts like no other. If you guys have the time, you should definitely check it out. The book's definitely loved. Thank you, Julia. We'll take good care of it. Okay. Nobody cares about Ulster. We can check out Raquel real quick. They ain't nothing. Going back to the pub. And I already bought that from you. Who you? Okay, you ain't nobody. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Next time I go to the store, I'm gonna buy all the pecan pie. I don't know if I want to mess with Patiri. He is evil. Hey you, what was all that about showing them what you're made of? You trying to pick a fight with me, huh? No, of course not. I was talking about Calvard, you know, the war and everything. And that's how you drum up business. Have some class, you rat bastard. Who does this girl think she is, lecturing me about class? Aren't you a friend of Machias? What are you doing out here in Raquel? You're Machias' doofy friends. Where the heck have you guys been? Everyone said you disappeared, but you don't look disappeared to me. Sorry, we've had a lot to deal with. I promise you though, Machias is okay. But seriously, what are you doing here? Should be obvious, I'm looking for cargo. I haven't seen him ever since everything that went down in Heimdallar. But I know he's still alive, he's gotta be. I figured he hopped on board a train to flee the capital, but got off on the wrong stop. Just the kind of dumb thing he would do. Didn't Patiri and Cargo get separated that way during the Civil War too? Still, we should keep an eye out for them in our travels. Agreed. I don't remember seeing Cargo anywhere. Not at all. You know, let's see. How are we doing with the cooking? Okay, we're missing still quite a few recipes. Some of them could be locked behind bonding events too. Also, we have so many characters down there. Looks like there might be at least 5 more. Actually, that's a good point there. 5 more characters. Lloyd. Estelle, Joshua. The other chick in the special support section. And Ren? Maybe? Maybe? Oh. That's hard. We have a ton of ingredients.
Let's do this.
Why don't we do this?
All right, I did.
Let's begin.
So many characters to cycle through.
This one's special.
I got this in the bag. What?
Show me the money, what?
I got this in the bag.
Let's do this. This is...
Scary sorbet.
I hope it turns out well. Oh, this looks really...
Let's give this a try.
This is gonna take forever, by the way, with
Perfectly
so many characters. This is also not how I wanted to
Let's begin.
spend the rest of this time. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Wow, I can't press up and down. I have to cycle through.
Let's get cooking.
Oh my goodness. That one's gotta be a soundbite.
Wow!
I gotta take that one as a soundbite.
Cooking, huh? I'll do my best. Oh,
Yo! Okay, it must be someone that I don't have. Whatever. I'm sure she gives you like the craziest master reports and all that good stuff. But whatever. We need to go to Parm. Where the Suckafu Sucka is Parm? There it is. You know, normally I would be like, who wants to do battle? But I haven't needed to do that. Because everybody wants to battle for the most part. Annabelle. Even at Brionia Island, you say, I don't like the sound of this. There's no trace of such a sudden change in the ecosystem, even in the records from 50 years back. But why now? Did Kenneth know why this was happening? Does it have something to do with why he disappeared? You still have no idea whether he's alive or dead, and yet you still haven't given up on him. You must care about Kenneth very much. What? You've got it all wrong. Kenneth and I are, you know, just fishing buddies. He thinks the lady doth protest too much. Looks like my hunch was right on the mark. Miss Annabelle, yes? I deeply regret my earlier actions. I was doing you a disservice. You may consider your engagement to my son, William Nolan Void. If your family objects, I'll smooth things out with them. I would much prefer you to follow your heart as regards Kenneth. Thank you. What's going on? I've never even told Kenneth how I feel, but now his father knows? Someday Annabelle's life will calm down a little, but that day is not today. Ask about the fish. Saw this gigantic fish behind the waterfall at the center of the island. It was absolutely huge. There is no way I'm letting this one get away. New fishing point has appeared on Brionia Island. Interesting. Now, what am I doing? I never even told Kenneth how I feel, and now his father knows? How does that make any sense? Everything's out of order, and I don't even know where Kenneth is right now. I think she's going to be lost in thought for a while. Okay. I think I remained oblivious as my son built such a wonderful relationship. You must return, Kenneth, for Annabelle's sake. Well, isn't that just nice? Some risotto. Resound, resound, oh beautiful risotto. Alright, Mr. Quinn. Helena, Luna, Eclair. Where are you? I've been waiting and waiting. They couldn't have gone to the wrong place, could they? We were to meet at their favorite inn. Pardon me. We're here about your request for help. Oh, excellent. Wait, were you not the kind students who once found my wife's lost wallet? I guess that might have been us. Well, anyway, would you help me find my family? It may be a bit time-consuming, if that's all right. Sure. Sure. Why don't you tell us the whole story? Now, where should I begin? Even we nobles have been rather busy lately with the current situation going on. I've been liquidating some of my assets to raise funds for the army. My wife's family has been doing the same. She returned to her father's estate to supervise the liquidation, taking our daughter and our maid with her. I see now. You must be feeling lonely without them. I am, yes, but it's only temporary. It's nothing compared to what families of the average soldier have to endure. Anyway, everything was more or less sorted, and I thought the chance to meet up with them could be a break for us all, so I sent them this letter. I am so glad you're finally coming home. I'll meet you halfway so we can travel together from there. I'll see you at the inn that serves those pies you love so much in our favorite town to relax in. I've been waiting here, but there's been no sign of my wife or our daughter. Did they get lost on the way? Were they caught up in some incident? So worried, my stomach's in knots. I completely understand. Are you sure your wife knew this was where you meant? Absolutely. Their chicken pies are unforgettable. We just went to a place with walnut pies, by the way. Nothing extravagant, but the flavor was simply perfect. My wife and daughter love them. That might be true, but your letter sounded really vague. Maybe your family went to a different place that also has good pies. You don't mean to be dismissive of your worries, sir, but this does seem like the most likely explanation. That hadn't crossed my mind. I thought this was the only place that could possibly be, but, well, you seem to be the experts at this sort of thing. Please find my family. We will, I promise. The inn in their favorite town to relax in, and they like the pies. Well, this is probably a good place to start looking. It's going to be somewhere as quiet and peaceful as Parm, at least. Ulster and Masante are likely candidates as well. There's also the place on the road to Lemaire, but I guess that doesn't count as a town. Town has to have an inn with great pies too. That's something to go on at least. Okay, so I have to get it right the first time. Where were we that had the pie? Was it Ulster? Or was it Milsante? You know what? We haven't even been to Milsante, so it has to be Ulster. Oh, so Dante's the one that snatched up the Silent Hill game. Was I right? It was not right. Wasn't this the place, though? Wasn't this the place that had the walnut pies? Oh my gosh. It's not. I played myself. played myself. I guess it could have been Rackle. You're always the spooky game grabber. He loves spookers. I'm not a spooker. Walnut pie. Walnut pie. I mean, I didn't go to Milsante. Always take any spookers you've got. Oh, well. White Birch Inn. Maybe it was it here? Couldn't have been here. Just couldn't have. Hey, is your name, No, it's not. We're looking for a little kid. Little kid's named Cargo. He wears cargo shorts. Likes to hang out with Captain Solo in the cargo hold. Copan. Green, is that you? I haven't seen you since our fishing competition way back when. How about that? You seem really different somehow. Hey guys, nice to see you again. Hold on, aren't you from the Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Guild? What are you doing so far from home? We're traveling across the Empire on an environmental survey. Though we're really only at Lake Gala because Lake Lord gave us some juicy info. There's a guardian here. Oh, those beautiful black scales gleaming in the wake of the waves. I'm so happy I got to see this before I go. Feel like I can find the courage to face the battlefield now. Oh no. Yeah, Copan was drafted. Hey, look, there's a colon right there. Or is that... yeah, colon. Or semicolon. I think it's a colon. After our last survey today, he's headed to the conscription office in Crossbell. To tell you the truth, it hasn't sunk in yet. It just doesn't feel real. But you know what? I figure a peaceful world where people can kick back and fish is something worth fighting for. I see. Now don't act so gloomy. You know I'm no good with this serious stuff. So, we saw the fish from the bridge over the lake. It looks so dark and imposing. Just what you'd expect from something called a guardian. If you've got time, it's more than worth your while to cast your line here and see where it goes. Cool, thanks for the tip. Maybe I'll take a look a little later. That's cool. Finding more fishing spots. Wait, hold on. I want to buy some fish bait. We've got money. All that money's gonna go away as soon as new stuff shows up. Okay, we're looking for a boy named Cargo. With Captain Solo in the cargo hold. He likes cargo. Hey, we haven't seen this guy in a while. Been some time since I was last in Erebonia. The records have brought many things to light that weren't previously visible. But the seeds of chaos have begun to sprout. The various powers have begun to converge and enact their respective plans. Now the question is, what role should I play upon this stage? I intend on unraveling this massive knot into something more understandable. But the seeds of chaos have begun... okay. You have fish pie. Alright, I don't know about fish pie. Artisan, or walnut pie sounds good to me. What is keeping my husband, Luna, and Eclair? I really want to eat this place's fish pie with the whole family. Do you think this could be? Yeah, it might be one of Lord Quinn's family members. Pardon me, may we ask you a question? Do you mean my husband is waiting in Parm? I mean, I really love Parm, but did you forget how we all talked about how Milsante and its beautiful scenery is the best? My husband even said that this inn is the best because it'll fix up a fish pie using the fish we catch as a family. Can't believe it. He just does whatever comes to his mind. Can't say I didn't expect this. I think they've completely misunderstood where they're supposed to be meeting one another. Is that why Luna and Eclair aren't here too? Now that you mention it, your daughter and the maid aren't here with you, huh? Yes, there was some luggage I want to sort out. So, there was some luggage I want to sort out, so they left before I did. I guess wanted? Well, that's what happened. May have gone to the wrong town as well. Somewhere else, I can't think of anywhere else they could be. This is Luna we're talking about. Though it's entirely possible she did completely ignore the town part of the directions. Understood. In that case, we'll continue to look for them. Thank you for your help. Okay, is there anything else I want to do? Oh, well, there is a fishing spot in this area. Let's go there. Catch this guardian. Okay, so they show them like that, which is cool. What was the fish that Annabelle was talking about?
Fishing spot located.
There!
I like how this fishing
Got a
spot
bite.
isn't unique at all.
This is promising.
Oh my gosh. Remember what we were talking about? Wappas?
Wow, this is a rare one.
Estrella. Oh. Must be that guardian Peter told me about. Guess I should report in just in case. Or to catch Peter and Copan. Ah, so it's a large black perch. An Estrella, then. Looking that beast must have taken a lot of skill. Not really. Right. This kind of fish doesn't swim along every day. Even the guild's expert anglers would have trouble bagging one of these babies. You're practically an angler Archon class now. I just got lucky, that's all. Nah, we didn't get lucky. He's just being humble. And he needs to sit down. No need to be so humble. We're really going to have to step up our game now. Drop by when you get a chance. We'll have a reward waiting. Thanks. Oh, the fishing spot is gone. Let's speed things up a little bit. Milsante. Here's my reward, suckers. Upon, I know things must be tough, but I believe in you. Your fishing skills are top notch, blah blah blah. Thanks, Peter. I'll do my best for the investigation. Where's my reward? Where's my reward? That's supposed to be my reward? Y'all a bunch of suckers. I want to go back to, I think it was Ulster. I don't remember what fishing spot she was talking about. This is not it. Harm. Want to fall in the center of the island. Okay. Brioni Island. Where is Brioni Island? We'll just go to the beach and then we'll fast travel somewhere. Would be funny if they said something like, oh, that one's tiny. That would be kind of funny, actually. You agree with Reen, though? Was it a coincidence you got that one? Nah. Man, a dryad out here not having any faith in the angling expert. It is Axelrod. They call me the Madman.
Ooh, a tough one.
'Cause I fish anywhere and everywhere.
Oh, I see fish in the water.
Including at a waterfall.
There.
Gonna catch ourselves a whopper.
Got a bite. Oh, it got away.
Gonna catch ourselves a whopper.
Got a bite. Nice.
Look at that. Oh, I got jebaited. I could have got it.
Wow, this is a rare one.
Snow White. Oh, I've never seen anything like this before. Annabelle would probably want to know that I caught it here. Reported catch to Annabelle. Huge azelfish fish with glittering white scales, you say. Sounds like the Snow White. I've only heard about it in stories before. I wish I'd been the one to catch it. I'm sorry? No, you've done nothing wrong. Got a little carried away for a moment. Thank you for your report. I'll pass it on to the other members. Check in with them to claim your reward. Catch this great deserves recognition. Will do. Anybody chilling on this island? I think that's a hot spring right there. We'll check that out.
Fatigue removed.
Okay. That's cool. I dig it. Old Lemaire Road. So there's going to be one of the people for the side quest here. I was going to say, right? Alrighty. These are the last two people. What's taking Mother and Father so long? Don't they know how long it's been since we've all been together as a family? Lady Luna, are you sure we're in the right place? Master Quinn's letter told us to meet at the inn that serves those pies you love so much, in our favorite town to relax in. Of course I'm sure. Besides, this is the only inn in town. And the pie they serve at this lodge is some of the best I've ever tasted. That's Lord Quinn's daughter and maid right there, isn't it? Sorry to interrupt, but we might be able to help you out. We explained some stuff. What? Father's actually waiting in the inn in Parm? I guess the chicken pot pie they have there is pretty tasty. I knew this couldn't have been where he meant. Sorry for putting you to all this trouble. I did go here before, but I didn't check the map 100%, so I could have been wrong. Have you found Mother someplace else already? Yep, we ran into her in Milsante, at the White Birch Inn. I knew it. That place has the best fish pie in all of Lemaire. Their menu could give this place a real run for its money. But I'd still rather have the walnut pies from here any day. Glad to hear it. In any case, let's get you two back to Lord Quinn over in Parm. Let me just grab Crow and Ordine and Valimar, and we'll just grab you by the collar and we'll fly you over there. Helena, Luna, Eclair, I was so worried about you. I feared you got lost, or that something happened to you. I'm still shaking from the nerves. Dad, you were that worried? Sorry for worrying you so much. Entirely my fault, sir. I should have been the one taking the lead. Dear, I'm so sorry we made you worry. To think we'd end up causing you so much stress. There's nothing to forgive, my love. I'm just relieved to see you. As I am to see you, but I have to tell you this, dear. The description you gave us, favorite town and those pies we love so much, anyone would think it was the White Birch Inn at Milsante. It was you who went to the wrong place, not us. What are you saying? I obviously meant the White Footpath Tavern in Parm, or an inn in Parm. I thought you meant the Nox Rest Lodge. Miss, each location we visited on your family trip was a most wonderful place. Claire's right. It's just as Eclair says, isn't it? When it comes down to it, every place we visited could be a contender for favorite, couldn't they? I suppose. Once this war is over, we should travel together again. Let's continue making precious memories as a family. We'll discover more and more places as we like as well, okay? What a wonderful idea. Yay, I can't wait. I'd be honored if I could accompany you all. Thank you so much for finding my family. Without your help, I might have taken days or even weeks before we were reunited. I'm in your debt. It was our pleasure. We can imagine how terrible it is to be separated from your loved ones. I'm just glad we were able to be of assistance. I hope you'll always get along as well as you do now. What kind of comment was that? Like, when you get your divorce, I hope it's amicable. And I hope you guys don't fight over it. Come on, Reen. The disrespect. We could check out the Grawl here to see if there's another floor. Nope. Let's see, is there anywhere that I haven't been that I want to go? There is this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and start doing some trial chests. So Tita, Elisa, Laura, and Sarah. Also, Pie Wars, that sounds like a wonderful, like, show, I guess. Laura, Ida. How many people are locked in? We'll have to do this one at a time. Altina, Muse, Tita, Elisa. Muse, Yuna, Laura, Sarah. So we have that one. We're just missing Elisa for this one. Right. That was the right place to go. So this one. This one will be a little tough. I'll double check that there isn't anything interesting. Maybe I want to check out that rock patio. Let's see. Sarah. Yuna. Get these tactics working out. Right. Yeah, this one's going to be a little tough. We will save as we are at hour 3 and mark it.